You thought it was over, but
Right.
no, we have
the
the jumper
explain.
configuration of this
Here is
radio
the little
works.
child.
Beautiful thing, right? I'm going to open it. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. But first I want to show you
to
something.
compare
this radio what
with
we have on the market. So let's put it aside. Let's put one on the side of the other. The difference is at most 2 or 3
Let's put it on
centimeters. Top like this. Here, a difference of 2 centimeters in width. If you think the RP50 is small, then you will not be bad with the RP70, no. I'll put the VHF radio on the side of this equipment here. How is it going to go? How is it going out? The MT250 came from the side of the RP50. You see that the same width is the same height. Only when it arrives here at the RP70,
That the
we notice
RP70
is smaller in height. It is a little longer in depth. But it is narrower in width compared to the others. On top of the VIU, which is the same housing as the RP50, is a smaller radio. The RP70 is a smaller radio. Width and height. If compared to the RP50 and the MT-VU. The difference really here in the back is that it is a little longer. If you analyze it because it is narrower, it will be better to work. I wrote a question about his speaker, which is very loud. These speakers are very loud. They favor the mid and high frequencies, and that annoys a lot. Loud, it's disturbing. I'll give you an idea. Go to the aquarium and buy a box. Put a box. You will turn on the box here behind. On top of this plug here, on the side here you will put the antenna. And on this side here you will turn on the external speaker. If you have a box, you can turn it on. It's cool if you use Aqualium's original product. The box is a mess. I'm going to take it out of the packaging. This box does not deserve a special place in your station. You just have to connect it behind the radio. The connector is this one. Exactly this one next to the antenna connector. This one. It's written external. If you want to check the product, just take a look at this QR code that points the cell phone to the TV go there screen to look at the product. If the ambient noise is very disturbing, tractor, bus. If it's a very disturbing thing, put the box as close to the ear as possible so you can listen with the lowest volume. The message I get in the day here is, if I can install this radio on top of the panel. Guys, you're not going to leave something in the sun, right? Seriously, you know you're going to solder. The ideal is to leave it under anything on the panel so as not to suffer direct action from the heat of the sun. The solar rays are very strong and spoil the equipment. If this equipment is your first radio, I'll give you a golden tip. It does not have a stationary wave relation reader, so it's interesting that you have this reader, that you have a wattmeter, or you have an antenna analyzer. Aquario offers you this product. Here is a wattmeter and a stationary reader that you can purchase directly on the Aquario website. I'll leave the link below for YouTube, on the YouTube platform for you to buy. Here you will see the settings, the frequency range. You can see all the details, you see. To be able to guarantee a good transmission, without worrying about the antenna, you will put the biggest possible antenna. If you can put an antenna, here in Brazil it is known as Maria Mole, or Marinox. If it's aquarium you can buy the biggest. And there's a very important detail. Aquario has an antenna that already starts with an extension base, a thick base. It has 30 centimeters, it has 65 centimeters, it has several sizes. The bigger you can put, the better. It's not that the bigger the antenna, the better. That's not it. It's because the biggest antenna will deliver you the best range of good stationary. That is, a large antenna will give you a good channel sweep. And this radio will work very well with a very large antenna, because it will optimize its power, which is a power that is RP. If you come across equipment that is RP, with this acronym that is RP, you are experimenting with equipment with reduced power. For this, it is ideal that you use a large antenna, high gain, for you to be able to amplify what you have there of power, because as it is a radio that has the most limited power, what do? You increase the range of the antenna, and you have a better use. Then you will be able to make long-distance contacts without difficulty. It will depend only on the propagation and your location. Of course, I'll leave below the video the link of this powerful antenna also for you to be able to have access to the best in the market. Of course, it's Aquario. It's on the board, very close. The radio is in front, from the belly up, just to identify what you're seeing here. Let's modify the jumper to release the equipment channels. In this bag that comes here, the fork, the screw, there are also 2 jumpers. So we're going to get a jumper here, and we're going to add it. Let me see if I can find it here. Look, it's down here. I'll add this jumper. There are 2, okay. If you lose one, there's one more. We're going to get this jumper here, and install it exactly here in the middle. It will be the one in the middle, and this one that is already installed. I find the channels very similar to the channels of the RP80. It goes to band A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. I'm in band B. I went down there. D band is 27.205. Band A is 27,655. Band F is 28,105. Band G is 28,555. I'm using a 1x40 channel. Band H 29005. It's a lot of channel. Let's go back to this special band. This one is also a special 24.000. Wow, this radio goes down to here. If I'm not mistaken, it goes up to here at 24.890. Unlock this radio, do it. Put your experience down here. Let's put your experiences to make a video there. If you discover something different, send it here. We put everyone here together in video. A hug. Subscribe here on the channel for you to receive a big hug, and see you in the next video. On the board, very close. What are you seeing here? An entrance and an exit. C.